and bow it down. Today we're going to do a little dynamic prep. Slightly different workout, although we've done elements of this before in our class. So I just want you to start with a little step tap, a light punch out, similar to what we do even in our aerobic kickboxing. Remember, we want to save our static stretching, those stretches where we hold those positions for 20, 30 seconds. We want to save that for after the workout. All right, from there, feet shoulder width apart, we're just going to take those shoulders around. As you do this, keep the head very still. People have a tendency to move their head as they do it. Now, take the shoulders back the other way. And through these motions, we're not trying to increase range of motion. I'm warming up within my normal range of motion. Just getting the body prepared as we move forward with the class. From there, I just want to look right and left sides. Again, emphasizing, I'm just going far enough where I kind of hit that stop. I'm not trying to get my neck to go any further than it normally would right now. And up and down, like we're saying yes. Good. From there, we're going to circle that neck around. Now, if you have any neck issues, do not allow the head to go back behind the body. Kind of stop at the shoulders and bring it over the other side. Reverse that position or that direction. Right from there, we're going to take the body around, whether you have the arms down or you can put the hands on the hips. Now, as I do this, I like to make sure I keep my eyes forward. Maintain that good posture with the head and eyes. And reverse it, other way. As with the other movements, within my comfortable range of motion right now. Good. If you need to bring the feet a little bit closer together, and I want to try to keep the upper body still, we're going to move the hips around. This is the hula hoop. One of the things we talk about in physical conditioning classes is low back pain and reverse. One of the leading causes of low back pain are tight hips, which comes from sitting a lot. We call adaptive shortening. It tightens up the hamstrings, the hip flexors, shuts the glutes off. It can be a problem, so we want to make sure we warm those hips up. Bring the feet close together. We're going to go forward and back with the knees right here. Side to side. I just have my hands lightly resting above my knees. Circle it. Circle the other way. And now we go figure eight as best you can with that. Feet shoulder width apart. Keep the body upright. These are called toes and heels. I come up on the toes, then pull the toes up, come up on the heels. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see this. I want to warm up that lower leg a little bit. Remember, keep that body upright as I do it. Last couple. Good. Arms come out. About waist level. We're just going to bring the knees straight up. It's like walking in place as we do that. Same thing. We want to keep that body upright. Keep it athletic. Keep the head and eyes looking forward. Remember, whatever level you can do it, if you got it up here, it's whatever you can control, bringing that leg straight up. Now, we're going to start with both feet together here, and I'm going to do what we call step overs. I'm going to imagine I'm stepping over a small box with one leg and bring the other knee over. Step over and step over. This does a little external rotation on the hip, internal rotation. Again, warming up those hips. I'll turn to the side so you can see it. Pick the knee up and over and up and over. Notice as I do this, I keep the foot directly under the knee. I don't bring my foot out like I'm doing a kick. I want to emphasize getting that knee up and over, warming up the hips. Up and over one, other, and back. Control this motion. Same thing, upper body stays upright and athletic. Finish back where you started. Shake it out a little bit. We're going to jab it to the one corner. Speed bag. Hand is up. Circle it around. Reverse it. Back to the jab. Good. Face it forward. It's called knee hugs. Bring the leg up. As you exhale, slight assist. Help them warm up that lower back. Remember, keep the body upright. In other words, I'm not leaning back to try to get that knee up any higher than I normally would. Just a little assist as you exhale. Last couple. Finish up both sides. Now we're going to jab it to the other side. Just make sure you're working that other arm, other side. Straight out, straight back. Arm is up, circle it. Here's that speed bag. like we're working it in the boxing gym. Although this does have combative applications as well. Reverse it. Good. Jab it out. Good. Facing forward. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see the next one. We've done this before, dynamic toe touch. I'm going to put the leg out, heel down, toe up, leg is straight. This leg can be bent a little bit. I'm going to warm up the back of that leg, the hamstring. What I want to do is push my hips to the rear. As I do that, I reach the arms down toward that toe. It's important this leg is straight to begin with. I always remind people you should think it gets straighter as you come down. This is dynamic in nature. Just reach to where you can. 2 more. Good. And switch it over. Other side. You can stay where you're at as long as you switch the legs. Again, leg is straight. Heel down, toe up. Leg is bent here. And push the hips to the rear. Think of pulling the toe and that leg back towards you as you go down. Warming up the back of the leg, especially that hamstring. Another area of the body that can lead to lower back pain or them tight hamstrings. 2 more. Good. Now, face forward, both hands working. Double speed bag. Elbows are up. So also we'll work the delt side a bit. Reverse it. Bicep and tricep as well. Punch it out. Good. Now I'm going to step back into a lunge position. Boom. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see it. All right. When we're here, you want this leg bent. Make sure this knee doesn't lunge out over that toe. Whatever leg is to the rear, that arm reaches up and over the head as we pulse down. Warming up that hip flexor right there. I'm going to face forward so you can see it right from here. 2 more. Good. Shake it out a little bit. Right there. Get those hands up again. Nice and light, working those punches. Let's switch it up. Other leg back. Remember, I want a little width here. I don't want to be walking on the tightrope. We have the legs on railroad tracks. Knee comes down. As I do that, arm reaches over. Be aware of this leg. We don't want to see that moving forward. Want to keep that shin, that front shin, straight up and down. You want to work to feel it right there, although you're going to feel it in the muscles of both legs at the same time. 2 more. Good. Step it up. Again, shake it out. Both hands rocking. Good. We're going to come to a little step tap. We're going to open those arms up down here at waist level. Just like I got a big rubber band and I'm opening it up. Now we come up a little bit higher, solar plexus, chest level. What we're trying to do here is open up the front of that body. If you have that, we come up a little bit higher, face level. Now we're going to hit the X's. One side of the X, other side of the X. When you're hunched over doing homework, especially now that we're doing a lot online, it's easy to round that body, that upper body forward. We want to make sure we open that back up to good posture. We work the X's, now we work the O's. We circle the arms in, circle them back out. Now the arms are straight. I'm just going to crisscross them just like I'm cross-country skiing. Thumbs are pointed up. If you got it, you can add the step tap. If you don't, then stay away from the step tap. Arms are straight. We'll keep them close to the body. If you have it at shoulder level, bring it up to face level, or you can bring it up even a little bit higher. Good. Arms are bent 90. These are called the scarecrows. Warming up the rotator cuff. Now we do karate chops. Each hand position hits those muscles of that rotator cuff a little bit differently. And we go thumb side forward, what we call a ridge hand in the martial arts. Good. Shake that out a little bit. Now palms are up. We're going to saw them right along the side of the body. I'll turn sideways so you can see how I'm working that. Turn the palms that face each other. I continue to do the saws. Palms down. As we did with the other movements, changing that hand and palm position works that rotator cuff a little bit differently. Now we're going to crisscross in the front. Palms are facing me. We go palms down and palms up. Nice. So, pretty extensive, but a full body dynamic prep. You should always come back, practice this before you get into that day's lesson plan.